So I want to make a quick video for you guys as reference on how to use myphpadmin for generating databases for your database assignment. So basically what you need to do is you have localhost and then type in myadmin and then it'll actually fill out this index for you. And this will be and if you have XAMPP installed or XAMPP installed or whatever you want to call it, you should have myadmin. But if not, you can download this. And you should get a screen that looks like this when you bring it in. So the first thing we're going to do is just take a look at this left margin. This is the databases you have in your MySQL server. And so we want to make a new database. So I'm going to click this top button, and you should basically put a database name. And so we'll call this products, or you can call it whatever you want, just make sure you know what it is. And then you can leave the correlation the same, and then hit create. And then next, so a database is kind of a structure that holds tables. And then tables where you actually are kind of like, think of them as like spreadsheets or a place where you actually hold information. So we have products, and then I'll just call this items. And then number of columns. So depending on what you need, we'll have probably 4 or 5 columns. So one column is going to be the ID of the product, one's going to be the name, one's going to be the description, one's going to be the price, and if you have a picture, it'll be a price. It'll be the picture, the location of the picture. So that you might have 4 or 5. So we'll do 4 since the pictures are extra credits. So we have items. I'm going to hit go. And you see we have 4 items here. So I'm going to make it, and so I'll do, first one I'll do ID, and then the type I'm going to pick is, see if I can find it, is serial. What serial is every time you add a new item, we'll just add 1 to it. No default values, correlation, index, let's see what else we have. Right scroll, comments, vitality, input, MIME type. I think we're fine for what it is right now. The next one we're going to put in is name, and so the type's going to be is going to be a varchar, and then for this one we can set a length. So we'll set a length of 256, and the default value. We'll put none, and then we'll make this one, let's see, we'll make it required. Attributes, correlation, default, no, this is fine the way it is. And then scroll this over a little bit more, we'll do description. This is going to be a varchar as well, so this is going to be describe everything. So this might need a little bit longer, so maybe we can make this one 1,000 characters. And then price. The price, we're going to pick the type to be we have int j, and so we want to do float or double. These basically mean decimal place things, so we'll do float, and there's no length set with this. And so if this is all we need, we can preview the SQL. This will show you what we're creating, and we'll save this. So we made a database. And then now we can go into the SQL and modify it. Or what we can do is just at least put our initial items in here. So we'll put we'll put 2 items in here. So this one we don't need to do. Put the value in here. So I was making a hat store, so we'll do a triply, and I'll say a cool hat. And the price, I'll make this one $49.99. And then for the next one, I'll do, you don't need to put anything here. This will automatically be incremented. I'll put a top hat. I'll say another cool hat. And then we'll say for the price we'll put 19, top hats are expensive. We'll do $99.99. So we hit go here. This will insert it. And let's see, where do I run it? So it inserts it and inserted those rows. And so if I go back to items, you can see all the stuff I have in here. So I actually I put those items in twice. So if I want to, I can delete this one and this one, and then notice how it automatically incremented these values, and then just put these values in for you. So I know this was real quick, but at least it will help you get stuck. If you get stuck on building the database, it'll help you here, and I'll make another video on doing the PHP. But the main thing is type in PHP myadmin off where your server is located. Like my case, it's localhost, and you should get the PHP myadmin. If you can't find it, if it doesn't come up, you'll probably need to install it. But if you have XAMPP, it should be there.